It's right here. Feels like forever that I recorded anything right now, except for the top tens that I did last year, aka basically last month before this, 2025. But as of this new year, comes with new disasters. What the heck is going on down south, aka Los Angeles? I don't live in LA, so I'm safe. At least I hope I am. I know my city has sort of been also going through wildfires here and there, and I had my share of evacuations and I have my share of emergencies. But I can't imagine in this level because Los Angeles is going through one of the biggest and they're like most scariest kind of like wildfires out there. Like, my condolences, my prayers go out. I hope God is there for them at this moment. It's so crazy. It feels really like the end of the days. It really feels like the final days because right now in California, it's specifically because California is big. Right now in Los Angeles, it is hell right now. If you see the videos, if you saw the pictures, it is terrifying. And, pretty much here I am coming up with you with some topics and some news. But right now, nothing's more important than, just recognizing those in LA. Despite what you think about LA, I know I keep hearing the whole politics side about all of this and that, which I know it's more notable and stuff like that. But at the same time, it you got to think about the normal people that don't really care about that stuff at all. They don't care who's in charge. They don't care about this. The thing is, they have a life and they are trying to stay alive. A lot of us are trying to stay alive. You kind of have to pay the price wherever you go now, especially in America. And for what, Los Angeles is going through right now, this is just terrifying. This is unfortunate. This is something that, I kind of never thought it would happen. I thought it would happen here where I live. But at the same time, here, at least in Southern California, they are you have fires that are literally jumping through inside the city, like in the random trees in the city, random palm trees, and also random areas in people's houses, and the amount of traffic that goes there, especially the amount of cars and the population, in Los Angeles, everyone has to leave a lot of stuff. Everyone has to leave even their animals, their pets. Some loved ones would, pass away in this fire, sadly. There's literally, everything is just dying. There's nothing really positive about any of this. And as I'm, seeing this true, online, even though I live in California, even though I kind of am watching this from, I guess, not really an outside view, but a neighboring view, I guess the way I call it, is that, wow, this is this is because I was hankering to actually go to LA just to hang out and stuff. And thank goodness that freedom is not really in close processes. And there was some how do you say it, in close wavering ways with me as I'm here in Northern California, because I can't imagine what I would do or how would I go. I know that I don't live there, so maybe it would be easier for me to be out there. But even in the airplanes and, with the amount of strong winds, the turbulence could be insane to the point where it would take forever to take off just to get back home. And you could only imagine the traffic and the people, the robberies going down, people that are finding different ways to survive, people running away. Literal apocalypse that is happening right now in LA. But yeah, I don't know. And also, I just realized something. I don't really follow a lot of people that live in LA, despite that kind of being the head or of entertainment, and also kind of the inventor of our favorite social medias and all this other stuff that we're kind of that I would even go as far as yeah, LA is kind of the reason why all of us are eternally online. To be honest, that's kind of what it feels like. And I realized, like, yeah, there's not really a lot of people because I don't follow celebrities. I don't give a damn about no celebrities. I don't care about, Paris Hilton or Mark Wahlberg or whoever my favorite actor, celebrity, or something like that. And trust me, there's not a lot. People that I follow are usually easy to talk to, even though they have like millions of followers or something like that. And when I say easy to talk to, you can DM them and they don't really usually own a security or anything like that. The whole idea of me wanting to collab with them is kind of like more easier than, I don't know, trying to find ways to chat with Kai Cenat or something. And I don't even follow him. If anything, I follow people that are like, I guess it's somewhere in the 100,000 subscriber range, or at least below that. So, but when it comes down to just people that are like from LA, yeah, barely anyone at all. You got a couple of gamers that are from there that I follow, a couple of people that are in different other mediums. But other than that, yeah, I just realized I don't really care to follow anyone from Los Angeles or anything. And I am just curious of like what they're going through. I know one that I followed, which is, Barb's from Geography Now, one of my favorite channels. And he, what's crazy? He was like at the mountains, close to the Hollywood sign or something. And in like that area. I'm not a LA native, so I don't freaking know what I'm really saying or anything. Maybe I could know. I think it's called Runaway Canyon or something like that, which is kind of like a funny way of calling that when there's fires. Runaway Canyon. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't take anything seriously. But he was literally up there an hour. Okay, and just like an hour passed, and boom, fires just happening up there. And he literally said, like, I was literally up there. I was literally standing. I thought the wildfires were all the way there because he was literally in the Hollywood sign. Well, Palisades is kind of like far away from it because LA is that big. But apparently the fires are so intense where even though you think you're like far away, listen, here I am all the way in Northern California. What are the chances of it just catching up here? And it's not even our own wildfires, It's literally the ones in LA. So anything could happen where, the fires could spread out. Like there was this thing going on with in LA, and pretty much if, are planning to catch up or not planning, like as if fires are people. No, the fires, like at least the people were predicting that the fires would catch up to Santa Barbara. That is far away. That is almost like a 6-hour drive or something like that. I don't know. Feels like, especially drives. I would even say like a 30-hour drive because of the traffic. But that's far away from where the fire just started. But it's like going up to Santa Barbara. Are you freaking kidding me? And now you have other things going on. You have the freaking box explosion that happened in Texas. You have the fires, like the aftermath of that, especially this morning as I'm recording this, because the fires happened literally last night. And just today, this morning, there was just like fire tornadoes or something. Like, I don't know what kind of sins, what kind of sodomy and Gomorrah is going on in LA. Like, what kind of affected this? Like, that has to be, like this can't be real, This just can't be real. There is just nonstop chill with all the fires. As of right now, we are in the stages of action instead of the stages of talking about it. I mean, I can talk about it, and because usually we would be in the stages of just like remembering or something. But since I'm not really alone that much in the house to start with, and the only times I can actually freely record is as of right now, and also, as of this is happening, it's still developing. It's still going on. What are the chances? I don't know. All I know is I'm safe. At least I hope I am. Because fire seasons is usually summer. And I don't know what's going to happen in summer. I don't know what happened to LA. Even though I have opinions about LA here and there, I actually never had a bad time in it. Always had a good time in LA. Through my skateboarding experience, through my just hanging out at the malls, through my, true amount, a lot of things. I always had a good time in LA. But what's happening over there, it's kind of like, well, shoot, I don't, like, how did all of this happen this quickly in the year? It's like just, I would say it's crazy, but it's just not fair, man. It's annoying. My emotions are so numb at this point. You think I have the time to freaking grieve and also to cry and also to do all this and that? My life is already miserable. Like here I am, just as I'm talking about this, I'm like, I just don't know. I'm just imagining like if I was in that situation, what are my emotions? The same? Because it's always there's so many other things to think about when it comes down to these fires. There's an amount of stuff, and I really can't talk that about the fires only about this whole video. We will be here for a while, but my condolences and prayers go out to all of them that are suffering. I know a couple of my followers are also in Los Angeles that probably are suffering with it, and if so, praise God that you be safe. That's all I really can put out there is that in moments that you have a story to tell if you make out of here. That's a whole lot, and when you do, I know it's a blessing for sure. And, just thank God for that, but also thank God in moments of our pain. That's what I tend to do. Is that even though I'm in pain and even though I'm not happy and depressed, but of course that's not a big deal because people are going through way more stuff. Why would they care about me, right? Is that I thank God for, you count your blessings, especially if you're still alive and here right now and watching this video, or, if you're ever like, seeing or talking or something, not just watching my videos. Why did I bring that up? What the heck is wrong with me? Anyways, yeah, I really hope that everything's going okay and God's good. Anyways, yeah, pretty much there's probably going to be a more developing story. So this is only like part one of me talking about the LA fires. But other than that, let's get into some other news because apparently Mark Zuckerberg is on the news as well. And this was before the whole fires thing. People, if the fires didn't happen, then Mark Zuckerberg would definitely be like up there of like, of number one topic or the number one trending, I guess. And it's basically just, Mark Zuckerberg just working with Trump. I don't even see the point of like, what is it there to be excited or anything? Like, it's kind of like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, of course, like he's going to be the president soon, but also the idea of free speech. Mark Zuckerberg says it, and here's the thing about Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know if he's the creator of Instagram, but I guess he is. And also, like, because like, what is it? There's this like story about how Facebook. Like how Facebook is the father and Instagram is like the child, which kind of makes the most sense out of anything. Let me be real with you. Instagram is definitely like a youth's favorite. And they always stereotype Facebook as like, oh, that's for grandpas and boomers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I know people that still use Facebook that are even younger than me. But for my personal Facebook, which I don't have, I mean, I do, but that it's a Facebook that nobody should never follow because, well, it's my personal Facebook. And I don't really care who hears this. I know there's going to be that one person that's like, ooh, I'm going to find it. Why would you? I haven't even been there for years at this point. I don't care about the reason why I still have a Facebook. It's not for myself. It's because my family members that are like, at this point, almost 100 years old, because holy moly, I had a Facebook for decades at this point. Probably like, like somewhere around like 2012 or 11 where I started Facebook. And you can only imagine how many years that is. But yeah, I have it because my family members are in it. Okay, my grandma's in it. My what's left of my grandpas are in it. I can't erase it because also I have like old friends in it that I don't get along anymore. It's kind of like one of those things that there's times where I rarely go to Facebook just to see my past or what changed or let me see how Steve is doing after these like freaking 3 decades of not seeing him. Let me see how he's doing. Does he have a family yet? You know what I mean? That's a made up name, by the way, Steve. But anyways, it's just one of those mediums where I'm like, yeah, I'll check it every 5 months, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, is happening to change the game of like bringing back free speech. But and I don't know what it is. I think I made like something for Vince Ministries surrounding this idea of basically what defines as positive, because you know what is positive to Mark's eyes, what is positive in terms of like not being banned for free speech or something that you said or your opinions. There's some people that got banned for just reposting stuff, and that's not their stuff. They're just reposting, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Also, and pretty much, I'm gonna make a separate video because I know there's a lot of important topics here and there in this Vince talk, but my channel got one strike. It just got a copyright strike. I Good thing I was home to actually take action, because what I did is that because it's striking one video, thank God, because it actually gave me at least a bit more time. And when I say a bit more time, I was rushing to my PC. I was like, okay, I gotta delete all these videos. And after that, because for those that don't know the webtoon process, is that some of my webtoons basically are, some of them are already daily pass because I read them like before they weren't in daily pass. If you know, you know, okay? But basically, they're in a setting, especially if I release all the episodes, some of them are taken out because, well, they're not supposed to be in the public's eye. That's kind of like, in their laws, especially in what webtoons, like Webtoon gave me, what did they give me? The like, hey, terms of what you can post in of our content, specifically we own of a Webtoon or something like that. It's kind of like the, equivalent, like, hey, you can talk about this brand, but there's rules set so that we don't take down your channel. But my channel was also almost taken down. I mean, it was taken down last year, but I knew this was the year that it wasn't going to be taken down. And as of now, as I'm recording this, I think I'm in the safe space of knowing, but still I got one strike. However, I did delete a bunch, and I mean a bunch of videos off of this channel. And I want to say this, and I feel like I'll be a bit more thorough about it. I don't know if this is thorough or anything. Some of you are going to be like, not happy to hear this, but I don't know if I care, because I know that like the views and things are just declining in my channel to the point where stuff like this, I have no problem doing. Now, here's the different thing. If I was like, if YouTube was my job, if I relied on this content idea and pretty much I was making money of it and I was living alone and pretty much I need to pay the bills, like I feel like I will lose a lot more if my channel was taken down, okay? I definitely would be suffering. My house would rather be on fire at this point if I'm going down that road. But at the same time, I'm not. So thank goodness that I'm able to actually share this, that the Let's Read series needs to end. It needs to end. And I mean this because I love doing Let's Reads. It's the reason why I got a lot of these subscribers. They subscribe here for the Let's Reads. But that has to stop. It has to stop. I don't want to lose this channel. People don't understand that there are memories in this channel. There's also a playlist of my favorite songs, of my favorite videos, of like stuff that I had, planned for, of videos or stuff in terms of research, stuff that would help me in terms of getting a job here and there, information that's very valuable that I have saved up. And some of them are probably not going to be around when my channel's gone. And it's going to be a headache recreating from scratch because I don't want that. All of my favorite stuff that I have of right now is right here. And I don't want to lose it all because of a series that people are not, a lot of people are like, even though that they like, it's not really making the channel any better. It's making the channel in danger more. You know how, even though you love sweets, you love all the sugar in the world, it's not good for you. You will die. Diabetes. So for me, I have to there's times where I have to actually make a tough decision just in order to stay alive. In this case, make a decision of what's best for my channel, what's best for it so I can actually keep what I have instead of losing it and making another channel, which I don't. In order to make that other channel big again, I have to do the Let's Reads. You see what I mean here? It's an ongoing cycle. It's an ongoing cycle, and some things need to stop. That's why I've been doing these topics, trying to experiment more and more of other content ideas, and also especially gaming, and also especially other stuff that I wanted to work on. But I can't do this whole thing when it comes down to making content of something that I know is gonna take my channel down, and that's the Let's Read series. The Let's Read series is going to destroy like almost 5 years of what I've been working on in this channel, and I don't want to lose that. And it's unfortunate. I met a lot of you because of Let's Read. I have did a lot because of Let's Read, but I don't know. It's so painful. It's so messed up. It's like, man, am I going through it now? Is this no different than the people that are on, that the house is on fire? Probably not, because I still have a place to stay. But at the same time, my channel, I just can't afford, and I mean this, I can't afford to lose this. I can't afford to lose this channel. There's a lot of things in this channel that you don't see that makes me happy, that makes me appreciate life a bit more. Especially as of right now, that I don't appreciate life right now, okay? I'm gonna just be honest. I have been in the backseat of a slump, aka depression, but at the same time, I don't want to lose this channel. I don't want to lose what I've been working on, even though I don't get paid, even though it's not my job, even though there's not a lot of things that is going to happen to me at all, or basically nothing's going to happen to me. I'm just going to be sad. But still, I kind of really don't want to lose my channel. You understand me? Like, imagine all the times, all this music you've been getting in the from the playlist that you make, and all the memories of videos and stuff like that. Like, I just don't want to lose that catalog. So I'm going to have to make a very tough decision, and also a tough video. But also, there is this other idea of actually doing reviews. So I might have to go into webtoon reviews. I'm not looking forward to making that type of content, to be honest, but it's safer than doing the freaking Let's Reads, if I gotta be real. Anyways. Yeah, let's go into some other stuff. Well, pretty much with the amount of what I've been doing, it feels good not to be responsible of making different videos here and there, if I gotta be honest. But I honestly really do still want to make some videos, but taking a break from doing Let's Reads, I feel so happy. But other than that, I'll still be doing Let's Reads. It's just that it's going to end. So one of the series that I have that I want to read here and there and stuff like that, when I finish them, I finish them. And when they're in Daily Pass, guess what? I have to delete them. And there's a lot of stuff that I deleted, a lot of stuff that I got rid of. But if they're not in Daily Pass, they're still around. But the thing is that, listen, this channel was supposed to be a library for different reads. But guess what? I can't really keep that. Because, well, I don't own those webtoons. I don't own those books, own those reads. So I have to make some tough decisions of like, yeah, I'll just figure out something else, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. It's unfortunate. It's sad because I was really hoping for big things for this year. Nope, not happening. That's for sure. If anything, I think it's best to take a break, which I've been doing, and it feels good because I don't have to rely on making videos. I don't have to plan to upload different stuff like that. A lot of these videos that I upload specifically on a certain times, and I'm talking about the weekend, is not really the most fun thing to look forward to. And a lot of it kind of disrupts my church time, which I do not appreciate. So, I don't know about the scheduling here and there. I'm going to just upload whatever time. But then again, no one's really making the rules. I'm the one making the rules, but it's good to let you guys know because there is a part of me where I really do care. And I hope you care too. Anyways, let's get into some quick gaming stuff. We got 8 Eric. I never understand what's up with this streamer. What it like the amount of long hours that he has streamed. Like, how does anyone do that? You know what I mean? How does anyone like there was this stream that where he was just downright drunk. And then he's been going on freaking almost 8 hours. I'm like, bro, go to sleep. Don't you have a job or something? And the guy looks like he's almost 50 or something. But so he's kind of like free to do whatever, I guess. I don't freaking know. But yeah, he got a Sonic Chew chain. And if you know Sonic Chew, then I'm sorry for you. But also, if you don't know, then you're lucky because I know what it is. If you know, you know. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Just type Sonic Chew, type Chris Chan, and you'll find out. If anything, be ready to be traumatized. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. Be ready to be traumatized. Okay. Also, I'm still like if for those of my long fans in this channel, I still want to punch Chris Chan in the face. I'm gonna be real. But anyways, and also him getting a baby, that's a freaking lie. Okay, how many lies you want to come up with, Chris? Huh? You want to say that more? Anyway, no, pray for him. But with the whole thing or shish kebab of the Sonic Chew chain, apparently he bought one. And what he did is that I guess he's trying to bring it out somewhere or throw it away or something like that. I don't know what's he about to do with the box. He didn't open it to get into the Sonic Chew chain. He kind of like bought it just to receive it, to retrieve it for somebody. There's an explanation. But basically, he posted a picture of a selfie of him with the box and his eye turned black. Like his right eye. And it was like almost like a glitch or something like that. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? It was like, is the Sonic Chew chain, curse? Like, or is it not? Because it's kind of like it took a minute, like, oh, it's selfie and, not a selfie. But then he took a picture of it. It was like, what the heck happened? What happened to his eye? He made a whole stream about it. People were, and I was pretty much in the stream as well. I was like, well, yeah, what the heck is this? It's like, get the holy water, It was like, oh my goodness, we need to rebuke the demons of Sonic Chew. That's how bad the whole Christian thing. I feel like this guy needs Jesus more than anything right now because, holy moly, he even tries to call himself Jesus. I'm like what, Chris? Oh boy, you deserve to get punished big time, in my opinion. It was like calling yourself God or whatever. Like what? Like Chris Chan? Are you serious? The guy that, anyways. And he's a dude, let's be real. But yeah, like I don't know what to really think about this other than, oof, that's terrifying because I saw the picture. I was like, wow, okay. And you zoom in, you're like, wow, the eye is dark. It's like full dark. But then, like, they're taking other pictures here and there. And it's like, oh, his eye is normal. Because the thing is that the right eye is full on black, like a black globe. And take another one, it's like it's a normal eye again, You could see the pupils here and there. But it's very interesting. It really is. But thank goodness he got rid of that. Because I don't want anything from Chris Chan near me at all. Selling that for that much? Nah, I feel sad for those, okay? Like, whatever stuff that he has ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I hear the stories. I hear the horror. And it is unbelievable. Anyways. Kind of funny. Let's talk about Kind of Funny. By the way, I saw Stella in Kind of Funny, and I just want to say this to, Kind of Funny themselves, and also as a fan of Kind of Funny, that Stella needs to be part of that freaking group. She's still out of job. That could have been the perfect position for her. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Let Stella host. She needs to be part of Kind of Funny at this point. But I don't know why. I don't know why they're not letting her, okay? But my goodness, she is getting roasted in front of, like, Greg Miller and here and there. I get that they joke around, they're friends, but man, there's, like, no chill of just, like, the jokes or just, like, the punches that they're throwing. They're going at each other's necks. Man, for the sake of entertainment, I guess. But other than that, Um, Kind of Funny celebrated their 10th anniversary, and this is me just sharing my 10th anniversary with them, as I've been pretty much there since Colin was part of them. I really was hoping when they were doing. I thought there was gonna be like a big old event, like Kind of Funny Live. When is that coming back? Let Kind of Funny Live come back, and if it comes back, I'ma be there ASAP. I know my friend Stefan's not gonna be there because he didn't like it last time when he was there. But yeah, I really want to actually be there. That would be cool. Anyways, Kind of Funny 10th anniversary. They did a freaking marathon stream instead of a Kind of Funny Live, and it was like probably one of the best ones that they did. Emotional retrospective, good moments, especially like in the beginnings to now. And Greg was okay having Colin being seen. I was hoping that Colin would be in there somehow. That would be a cool return. But anyways, yeah, that's Kind of Funny. Happy 10th anniversary. My hometown's, podcast slash resonance for gamers. Other than that, let's move on to more gaming stuff because I heard what is this League? Or actually not. I don't even think it's gaming related because when it comes to League of Legends, I don't like the game. I just don't. But I love the characters. And right here is League Noxus. They put out, I thought it was something involving Arcane, but I guess it's not. It's just something else. I was like, okay, so what could this even freaking be if it's not Arcane? Don't talk to me if it's not Arcane. Where is it? Anyways, yeah, League Noxus, it's music video, bite marks, pretty much is what it's called. But, League Noxus is, I saw Mel back there. What is Mel returning here? And I saw some other characters. At first, I thought that was Vi, but I think it was someone else. I don't know. I thought this was a return of Arcane. But then again, I really couldn't make heads or tails of what it is. I see the characters here and there, and it's like, okay, well, all right. Also, Switch 2 is happening. I saw the controller outlets. People were saying it's a mouse here and there. I don't know, man. I'm going to see it when I see it, okay? Where's the announcement? Where's the direct? And have freaking Silk Song in that direct too. Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Also, for our final announcement. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. I have some more new stuff here and there. I know Miraculous Ladybug is going to be starting soon, which I'm excited for. It's going to be close to my birthday, so that's going to be nice. And still figuring out life. Well, I will say this. I'm still in the slumps. But at the same time, I'm glad I get to make these videos. And also glad I get to enjoy my break. But I'm going to see you when I see you. One love and a peace. And yeah, God bless to the ones that are dealing with the LA fires. The ones that are suffering like me. Mentally even. But I'll see you when I see you when things are a bit better. And also God bless this channel because let me tell you. I don't know what's going to happen for the future of this channel since Let's Reads are slowly dying down. It seems like nothing's really perfect, but I guess that's the setup for this particular year. One love and a peace, and God bless.